Let's make a rock creature home. I'm going to take a cord in the base, go underneath, up around on the edge, one edge, and then leaving a little bit of space, and then just tie it right on there. We're up and around. Okay, pull, and then tie up and around again, and pull. All right. I'm gonna leave that like that now, because just in case you need to undo that and tighten it later. And then I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna turn the base, put the middle underneath, and do that same thing all around each edge of the base. Okay, you can cut these later or cut them now. I'm just gonna cut them now so we can see what we're doing a little easier. So I'm just cutting these ends off, not super close, but you might, when you're all done, you putting a little dab of fabric glue on each of these knots will help them hold. I take this and we're actually going to turn it around and take your rock creature friend and put it in the center. Make sure he fits. So there, you can pull it out a little bit more, out around the edge. And before we continue, okay, we're going to make this home a camouflage home for our creature. So take a short piece of cord, fold it in half, and put it underneath the cord. Pull the ends up through and pull on there like so. Look at that. And we're going to do that across each row. Take another piece of cord, fold it in half, put the loop underneath, pull up and through, and pull up tight. All right. And again, take another piece of cord, fold it in half, put the loop up underneath and through, and pull up tight. Pull up against the other lark. This is called a lark's head knot. Very useful for many patterns. Placing cords on other cords. Okay, this is a little long. So, because we want the cords to be a little longer, so it's easier to knot them on at first. And then later we can cut them as short as we like. And we can brush it out if we want. So we're going to do that same thing for the remaining all the way around. Let's do it. Here it is. All the lark head knots are attached. Now I'm going to brush each one out and then cut it to the length we want so it will stick up. All right. It's all brushed out now. So now for the final steps. I'm going to bring this piece up. You can see that it almost kind of looks like a tuft of grass, plant. At this length, it stays up. I think I might cut it slightly shorter, but I'm going to start with this length. I'm going to cut each piece about that length, and then you can see that our little creature here will be able to hide in his little camouflaged home. So let's do that. Here it is. I pushed the hair, the tall plants or grass up around our little rock creature. He's camouflaged right in there. And another way, you could pull this right down if you don't want him completely hidden. And also, you could have these all come forward like so and be a little patch of bedding for him. Ta-da!